Chris Mack, man, the Chris Mack Experience. You now tuned into just the two of us. Today I got a doozy for you, man. Somebody that's doing their thing super, super, super big. So big that I don't even want to keep talking about it right now. I'm gonna just bring him on in. So you got Sippin Wit Sammie coming, man.
Okay.
What's good, bro?
All right,
You,
man.
bro?
Thanks for having me.
Great, man. You already know, man.
Happy Fly Day, man.
Factory, man. Mr. Fly Day himself, man. How you feeling today, man?
I'm good, man. Good. Glad to be here.
See, you brought me something to sip on, you mean?
Yeah, man, you gotta sip with Sammie. A little
Facts.
sour monkey. If you ain't sipping with Sammie, you ain't sipping right. Get your life together. You know what I mean? Shit like that.
Factory. I'm gonna take a sip.
I will too. It was really good, man.
Yo, you know what, man? I woke up this morning,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, all right, let's really
Let's
turn
work
shit
out.
up.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Like I was gonna take today and relax. You know what I'm saying? Take my Friday. I ain't really had nothing planned today. I was gonna take the day just to relax. You feel
Right.
me? But then I was sitting, I was laying down, I was like, fuck am I doing? You know what I'm saying? Like.
Tis the season to get shit done, man.
Factory. So I was like, you know what? Let me throw it out there, man. Let me see who's trying to work today. For real. And lo and behold, you hit me up. You was like, here.
Definitely.
I was like, what's good? You was like, you tell me. I was like, say no more. You was
Man,
like,
I told
wait.
you.
You know what I mean?
I already told you. Told me a couple months back, like, yo, I got some things I'm about to be working on February. We lit. I
Factory.
need you to slide through.
Factory.
And I'm like, that's what's up. February's a go. But February be flying.
Dog.
So when you said it today, I'm like, I got a couple hours to
Facts.
work. You know what I mean?
Look.
Before I got to do my Fly Day thing.
That's
So
all
I'm
it
with it.
is, man. That's all it is, man. So you already know, man. Just the two of us, man. We just like to rap, man. Just like to bust it up. Just like to talk. Get the people, you know what I'm saying, a deeper outlook. You know what I'm saying, deeper insight into who you are. You feel what I'm saying? Where you came from, what you've been through, all of that good stuff. Because at the end of the day, like your music is gonna speak for itself, but the people need to be able to relate to you, the person. You know what I'm saying? So the first thing I want to know is like I need to know the journey. I want to know like where you started and how, you know what I'm saying, you got to where you at now. Cause Fly Boy Friday is popping. You get what I'm saying? Like #1 internet radio station, Glockaware. You get what I'm saying? Like y'all really doing it big for Philly. Y'all giving artists an outlet. And
Shout out to Toucan, man.
Factory, man. Pioneer for sure. So let's get into it. So what started you into the game, man?
Well, first and foremost, I'm Uptown's finest. I'm one of Uptown niggas. Like, you know how Uptown bring it. We carry how we carry. So I've been moving and shaking. Like, I feel like a lot of Uptown dudes is more or less socialized by default. Like, we move around a lot. We don't really like to stay uptown. We want to go everywhere else. You know what I mean?
Bring it back uptown, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so it started just being like that, just always being around doing everything. I always rap, you know what I mean, since I was 12. Always consider myself a pretty decent MC, but I never took it serious.
Okay.
But the more I ran around, you just keep meeting people. When you meet people that's in this vein and that vein, I meet producers that, one of my producers used to be with Rough Riders for a long time. And he just stumbled across me smoking at the basketball court. You know what I mean? Then I had homies that was artists, and the boy D Bills was an artist that I believed in. So I just started networking around the music, trying to connect people together to make music. You know what I mean? Not for me, but so that you dope. I think y'all need to do something, and if I can facilitate in between, I'll help. Type of thing.
Facts.
That went on for a while. Went through a few artists, met a lot of people, and then it always comes to that dry spell where it's like, well, ain't nobody working, and what I'm gonna do with all these connections? So then you go back to, well, shit, I'm an artist too. You know what I mean? I just started taking it serious. So that's when it became time for me to be like, no, let me lock in the studio. Let me find my voice. Let me really get the ball rolling.
How old were you when you was like, you know what, let me just lock this in? Like you said, you started rapping that stuff, but you didn't take it serious.
I didn't take it serious till damn near 30. Probably a little before that. And it's crazy because it was an evolution. It was like, it went from people hearing me in ciphers like, I didn't even know you spit. You know what I mean?
That's
and
how
then
it always go. That's how it
oh,
always
you
go.
nice. And then a couple weeks go by, yo, I got some studio time, you might as well slide through the booth with me. And I would go.
Facts.
I would never pay. It was like, you know how you first start smoking
Facts.
weed, you don't
never pay for it.
You know what I'm saying?
It's like,
I'm in the booth,
I'm
yeah.
in the booth.
We recording. I'm not taking it
Facts.
serious, nothing.
Facts.
And I'm getting off on certain joints. You know what I mean? I still had a lot to learn, but certain tracks I was buying, and I'm like,
Facts.
I seen it. But I'm like, y'all got it. You want it more than me. You want it more than me. I want y'all to get on.
Facts. That's love, though.
You
That's
know what
love.
I mean? But
That's
it's a thing that just gets bigger and bigger. Like it got to the point where I started treating rap like basketball. Like I just wanted to be in the gym. I want to be in the gym. I want to be in the studio. If you recording, even if I ain't on the track, I just want to go see creativity. I want to be around work. I want to get feedback. I want to hear some fresh shit. I want to be the first one to hear the new cool shit. You know what I mean? Like I still love that.
No,
like,
facts.
the way we came up with the mixtapes and all that. I used to want to be the first one with the clue.
Mm-hmm.
Now I know the artists before they even give it the clue. You know what I mean?
Legit.
So it's like it's dope on that side, and then it just spiraled out of control, man. Shout out to Wave. Eventually, he just let me tie into the Flyboy Friday thing, man. He had it set up, you know what I mean, already. He was rolling. I came through the show Love a couple times.
Shout out Wave, man. He definitely he showed me hella love when I slid through for the first time. I ain't know nobody in the building when I came through. You know what I'm saying? Bruno, shout out Bruno for sure. Cause he was like came through my gig when I was working at Kicks. He was like, yo, got Drake, you know what I'm saying? Tomorrow night, man. Mama Joe's gonna be in the building, man. Come slide through the city, you mean? He's like, you gotta integrate yourself. Yeah, he was like, you gotta integrate yourself, man. He was like, when people see you, they kind of know who you are, but don't know you. You know what I'm saying? So, you mean, you gotta integrate yourself, man. I swear on everything, ever since that night, you know what I'm saying? The connection has just been real.
But that seemed like it was probably perfect timing for you, because that wasn't that long ago when you started this recent. You know what I'm saying? So it was time to start networking on that level, because Gargaway a great place to be. The G Shop, anybody comes through there, everybody comes through there. You know what I mean? On any given night. And it's a relaxed environment where you can really network and chop it up on our level. We ain't gotta be out there fronting or acting like we wanna buy drinks or something. Like, we chilling. You know what I mean? Chilling. And you see people that's really moving and shaking and working. So Bruno was dead right to tell you to come through there. But it's on you to come through.
Facts. Because I told him, I was like, he was like, yo, like, he said the same thing. He was like, yo, I'm telling you this. I'm not saying you gotta be there. I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? I know how you move. Cause Bruno did a show at Crush last year. You know what I'm saying? So he was like, yo, I know how you move. I know what you're trying to do. And I know, you know, from me and him talking, he's like, I know you're trying to do it like on a bigger scale. He's like, yo, these the kind, I'm telling you, you just gotta be places. You gotta be seen, you gotta be heard. If you're not heard, you gotta be seen. If you're not seen, you gotta be heard. If you can, be both.
The weird thing is, like, so much gets accomplished through familiarity. Like, the city ain't that big. It's the same people that's working, that's grinding, that you see all the time when you make a move, right? So it gets to a point where a lot of dudes that I'm cool with, that's dope artists or whatever, they just started speaking to me because they kept seeing me everywhere. You know what I mean? Like, Corey Williams is my guy, but Corey pulled me to the side one day and was like, homie, my bad, no disrespect, but where do I know you from? He said, every time I see you, you speak, we shake hands, you show me love. He like, and I don't know where I know you from, but I always see you and you always show love. You know what I mean? And I'm just like, you know what I mean? We've been running the same circuit. And I respect what you do, and I always wanted to salute you and give you your props for what you do. And I got a banger with Corey now. You know what I mean? That build a relationship. But it starts from like just us kept seeing each other and knowing like he cool or he's talented. And I just want to make sure that I gave him a nod or I congratulate him on his own Philly's Got Talent joint. Remember when Corey killed the Philly? I'm like, yo, seeing you on a joint, that was the first time I probably really talked to him besides just giving him a nod.
He doing what he doing.
Yeah, and it was like he respected that. But, you know, it's a mutual respect thing. And I only want to work with people that's working. I only want to be around people that's serious. So eventually, that carves itself out. You know what I mean? You go ahead, you ain't going there no more. You deal with this person, you ain't dealing with them no more. Then you go somewhere like the G Shop, it is like, I can bang with everybody in here that's really, you know what I mean? And figure some stuff out. So it's dope.
So what's the big picture, you know what I'm saying, for Sippin Wit Sammie? You know what I'm saying? Like, well, first of all, tell everybody, I want you to tell the people, like literally everything you do. Because Sippin Wit Sammie to me is a brand. You get what I'm saying? It's not like just one thing. You get what I'm saying?
No, Sippin Wit Sammie is definitely a brand. Sippin Wit Sammie started a while ago when I bought the domain name for sippinwitsammie.com. Originally to be a podcast, similar to what Nori wound up doing after the fact.
With Drink Champs.
Because I had an opportunity with a local station that actually, I don't even know if they're still around, an internet radio station. But he called me and he was like, yo, I want you to get down. I know you're busy, so you don't have to be at the station. You can do your shows remote. So I'm like, I can pull up that shit and drink on your turf, like, you know what I mean? And I had the whole setup. Shout out to Mad Labs, you know what I mean? He was gonna be my videographer. I had it all lined up, but a lot of things fell out of place at that time. Mad Labs got super busy. He lit right now, you know what I mean?
Facts.
So like, it transformed into me doing what I'm doing now on a different platform, but I'm still Sippin Wit Sammie. Like, Sippin Wit Sammie is me. You know what I mean? Everybody that's around me, you know how it is. Everybody drinking with me or whatever. But I MC, and as far as music, I do everything that I can. I can't really sing, so I do everything short of that. I got like 2-3 reggaeton tracks out there, and I don't even really.
That's diversity.
You know what I mean?
That's different. You don't see like in Philly, like with us in Philly, man. Like I will say this, Philly's probably one of the hardest cities. Like we got the hardest rappers. You know what I'm saying? Like it's so hard for us to really, in a sense, break mainstream because we so hard. You know what I'm saying? Like you can tell a Philly rapper when you hear somebody rap.
Yeah, you know it from the get-go.
From their rip.
No matter how original they are, you feel that.
Thanks.
But it's crazy because I said last night when I was at the G Shop, I'm like, if you could rap Philly, you could rap anywhere though. Like if you nice here, you could go anywhere and get busy. You know what I mean?
The hardest critiques on rappers,
but we just don't show enough versatility as a majority. A majority of Philly people, we just hard, like you said. It's just because that's what Philly is.
That's what we live. That's the life. Like you come here, it ain't sunshines and roses. Like it's a good city. Like don't get me wrong, beautiful city. There's so many beautiful things to do. So many beautiful people in the city. But it's
the
rough,
lifestyle.
man. The lifestyle,
man. The way people look at each other when they pass each other on the streets is different.
Yo, legit.
I mean, look at our melodic MCs that we got. You got a Uzi, you got a P&B Rock. They talk hard.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
they
dark,
they
heavy.
Like
Yeah.
They just found a way to kind of take that sound and transition it to where and make it to where the world can.
Which is what you're talking about.
That's what you're talking about. You know what I mean? Like you said, we have artists that do it, but the majority don't. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And the ones that do it are the ones that are separated. You know what I'm saying? From the majority.
And because you know they ill, they from here, so they figured out a lane that fit, and they made it pop. Like, and that's lit. Shout out to them, man. Salute to them always. Everybody that's working, man. That's from the crib.
I even take like I even look at some of the guys coming up that's like changing their sound a little bit to fit in that mainstream thing. Niggas like Core's doing it.
Core bodying it.
You know what I'm saying?
They
doing
always
a real good job.
Rico Reckless.
Facts.
I mean, not Rico. What's his name? Not Rico Reckless. What's his family name? You know what I'm talking about. Dancing with the Dollar Boys. What's his name?
Rico Havoc.
My man Rico Havoc. I've been seeing him open up.
He's doing it. Rico Havoc definitely doing
Rico
it.
Havoc, my bad, no disrespect.
Definitely no disrespect. He had the Duff joint. He turned the
Fire.
city out with that joint. I can't even do that shit right, but
I seen him
I be
go, he
trying.
touch the mic for like 3 minutes, and it go crazy. I'm like, I heard that.
It shows you turn.
Yeah, that's what it's about. But like, you right. We all hard. But
you know who else I've been fucking with heavy? The boy Ep.2.
80215?
Catch up to him. He shout out Ep.2. He from the Badlands.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But he just I think I don't know if it's them 100% sure, but I know he just locked in like a distribution or some type of deal with Rock Nation.
Congratulations.
I believe it was Rock Nation. I'm about 90% sure it was Rock Nation, and that's what's up. You know what I'm saying?
That's dope.
And the thing with him is he a trap rapper, but he also Spanish rapper too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So.
Guys blended with that shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I always said, like, you know how beautiful it would have been if P would have got with Terror Squad back in the day. I think he would get that Latin love on top of that. He's ill love on top of that Philly
P
back in. But I mean, I heard that wasn't possible. But then
that would have been beautiful.
Watching Drink Champ, shout out to Nori, the nigga said he was trying to sign Crack for a while. And I'm like, that would have been perfect.
Perfect.
Nigga Rican. That would have been crazy. I love Crack though. That's the homie. Crack one of the illest flows we got. But it's just like just having that Latin, like you said, just being ill, but then being Spanish and having the projection for
it, facts.
You know what I mean? Not being tied up in a whole bunch of other gangsters in between, like just going right to your market is something that is crazy for them. That's why reggaeton and dembo and all that. That's why it's popping. That's why I had to go over there. I'm like, yo,
go over there.
I said, you know what? I'm gonna make a joint with y'all. Y'all gonna make a man. Everything we did was in Spanish, and I'm rapping on it and hyping it up in English. You know what I mean? But it's lit. Like I'm having a ball. One of my most fun video shoots I ever had was the All the Way Up Spanish remix, man, with Candello and Butter. Man, that was crazy. And they listen to you, bro. You go like this, they all jump. You like, yes. Yeah, ain't no cool shit. You know what I mean? Ain't no cool shit. Everybody partying.
Niggas, they just.
Yeah. Shout out to everybody that was in the Sippin video with me and Bruno Brown, because I was sick. It was no cool shit in that joint.
I was so sick. I was at work. I'm like, yo, it's like 5 o'clock. I'm like, yo, come on, man. I'm like,
can't make them all, man.
Gotta get out, man. I gotta see this drum. But I was like, you know what? But no, the video turned out great, man. Make sure y'all definitely check that out on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Sippin Wit Sammie, Bruno Brown. You know what I'm saying?
Sippin'
joint. We did.
Sipping.
I'm sipping. Tonight we gonna go get drunk. Tonight we gonna go get. That's my shit. Yeah. That's really a turn up joint. And you said the what's coming up? Tour?
Oh yeah, the DUI tour is coming, man. Me, Bruno Brown, Raheem the Gentleman, Stizzy Doe Rock, shit. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy.
I'm missing the couple. Where y'all going?
We're running around. So far, we got Harrisburg, couple of NY stops, DC, Baltimore. I think Pittsburgh. I'm not sure if Pittsburgh was confirmed, but it's a few things going on. Sippin' already playing out in New York. Shout out to Rough Rider Radio. They've been spinning Sippin' and the Uptown Vibes joint from Bruno Brown and Stizzy Doe Rock. So that's love. You know what I mean? That shit go hard. That's Uptown love for real.
That's Uptown, like,
yeah,
song. Like, when you say you stop put a hat on the cat. I put a
girdle on a turtle.
A girdle on a turtle.
That the cat make it bark like a dog.
Uptown.
You talk crazy, Brown crazy.
Yo, that shit, yo, when that joint drops, yo.
That's what I'm saying though, but that's what be crazy. Like, that's what my studio sessions be. Like,
energy be crazy.
That joint, like, bro, we be having so much fun. And then nigga get in the booth and do that. You be like, oh, that's what y'all doing tonight? You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, that feeling is still love. Like, I don't care. Like, I never get sick of that. I still love that energy. I love that creativity. I love being around people that's bouncing things off each other, like, yo, and it just make it greater that quick.
That's how we did when I stepped to the studio to shot it a few weeks ago. We was in that drum. Y'all laying some shit down, doing your thing, and it is what it is, man. Y'all came out with something good. You know what I'm saying? I got doing the latter part of things. That's when y'all were just, you know what I'm saying, going through what y'all was going over. You know what I'm saying? And taking some things out, stuff like that.
I think that's when we was fixing up Heads Up.
Yeah, that's what it was. It was Heads Up.
Heads Up. I'm gonna shoot the vid for that soon, cause that should be simple. So
that joint not too. That joint definitely not. I always in that joint like, alright, bet. It's the kind of vibes that I like you said earlier. You know what I'm saying? Just being in the studio. You know what I'm saying? You just in there. You just around the right people. You know what I'm saying? Everything Gucci.
Over the years, I've helped pay to build 3 different studios. I don't own one piece of studio equipment.
Right.
But it came a point in my life where I was damn near just used to living in studios.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Like, that became my comfort zone. Like, I would be there. I'd be there with nobody working. I'd be there freestyling, waiting on the engineer to come through. Just smoking, whatever we was doing. But the studio became like home base for a while in 3 different environments.
I think that's how it gotta be. Like, if you really like, for artists out there, like, you know what I'm saying? I always tell them all the time, if you really take this serious, the studio gotta be like your second home.
It gotta be.
You know what I'm saying? It gotta be like, even if you're not, like you said, not in there doing anything really, you ain't gotta be recording, but even just in there writing a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Being in there with other people, it's just feeding your creative mind. You know what I'm saying?
It's just like shooting around in the gym. You ain't always got to be doing a heavy workout, but get some shots up sometimes. Bounce that ball. You know what I mean? And then it's a stress reliever for me. It takes my mind out of everything else that's going on. Like basketball used to do for me. So it's dope. But I had a conversation.
Play ball? You used to play ball?
I used to hoop.
Yeah. Same here. It was alright. Yeah,
but
facts. I was there. I missed them days, man.
That's why I compare everything to basketball, because I was a gym rat.
It's so synonymous though. Music and sports.
It's so close. That's why we run neck and neck with each other all the time.
You see all the everybody in the NBA want to be rappers.
And
everybody that's rappers wasn't athletes or wanted to be athletes. You know what I'm saying? Look at Quavo. You still look at Snoop to this day. Quavo really nice.
He's good at everything.
Yo, facts. Football, soccer.
Like
he's an athlete.
But he carry himself like the quarterback. Like if you pay attention to how they back his plays, like when he stood up against Joe Budden, he stood up first.
Facts.
And then they all stood up around him. And he frontline. And I'm like, yo, that's been him his whole life.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like you know it. Even when you look at their pictures when they was 7 years old, you be like, yo, he still was that ball. Like, and I don't know shit, but as an athlete, you can see it. You know what I mean? Like when Hope said, I walk like a ball player. Like you can tell.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's a real thing.
It's just like, it's like I know you remember this when you walking into the gym, right? You walking into the gym, like you mean a game. You got a game. You know what I'm saying? You walking into the gym. You know what I'm saying? And like. You see your opposing, you see the opposing team, and you looking at him, and you like, yeah, that's barbecue chicken right there. Like I know that's my assignment. Coach said that's my assignment today. That's barbecue chicken. That's how I look at the booth. That's how I look at the stage. That's how I look at like everything that I do.
You're supposed to.
You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, that's barbecue chicken.
But you learn that. You learn that from sports.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Now some people naturally have it in them. But then it can be fine-tuned too. You know what I mean? But it's so much that you get from sports that you can apply to the work world in so many ways. So music is no different. Art is no different.
I love art, man.
You know what I'm saying? So I always been like that. But like when I played ball, I worked at the day camp. I taught the basketball camp. I coached the team. I was playing. I was always at the gym. Like that was my life. I was around the coaches all the time. All I did was get games. And then when I got home, I go out on the block and watch all the hustlers do what they do and get a whole nother line of game.
Facts.
You know what I mean? But I had a better overview because I just got done talking to OGs all day. So I know when y'all talking bullshit.
You're like, all right, man, let me filter out what y'all niggas saying, because I feel I'm the same way. I listen to my OGs. I always, before, if anything, I was going through anything, I needed advice, I always went to my OS first. Because they've been there, done that. They want to give me sound advice. You feel what I'm saying? And then, of course, I would always go back to the, even niggas my age, we talk about it.
You always got to
filter it.
You got to filter, you got to see what makes the most sense, man.
Because I even filter what my OS said.
And for you, because they can't tell you directly what to do for you. But
me.
A wise man tells you that while he's giving you advice.
Facts.
You know what I mean? They'll tell you, this is your situation, but this is what I get from it.
Facts.
Based on that, these are the options that I see for you. They can't tell you exactly what to do about nothing.
Nobody can.
You know what I mean? And that's the thing, it's just like, knowing how to this life thing is something that could really be navigated easier through good coaching in sports.
Facts. Yo,
like honestly, like I'm somebody, and it sounds corny,
that's crazy.
but I literally thank all my homies that's coaches when I see them in person.
Right.
For coaching, because they're taking care of 12, 20, 30, if football coach 50, you know what I mean?
Right.
Kids that need to learn things that's going to go off into our society and that's going to affect our children and our future. Right. So I know what all my homies say about their coaches that they had that was solid, or their experiences through sports that they learned from.
Facts.
So I thank my homies that's coaching right now on the little league level, high school level, and I got some ones that's doing big things.
Shout out them. I think that's
teachers, coaches, we gotta thank them. They affect hundreds of kids at a time.
They spend more time with the kids than parents.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Pick them up, feed them, take them up. They spend their own money.
Legit,
you know what I mean? Like it's a real thing, bro.
Legit.
Tournaments and all of this nonsense that we love to go to. They had to take off, sacrifice their family, their girlfriend, and all that to be running around with us. And half of his parents ain't give us enough to go. You know what I mean?
Facts, facts. You never lie. My mom used to give me like a set amount, which is never enough. You know what I'm saying? But it was my mom. She'd be like, "Yo, look, this is what I'm giving you. You know what I'm saying?
You want to go? This is what I got for you.
This is what I got for you. All right." I learned as a young boy, this is how you make it work.
And she sacrificed to give you that. So if you didn't go, you didn't even get that.
Exactly.
That was going back where it needed.
Back to a light bill.
Yeah.
9 times out of 10,
you know what I mean? Like, and that's a real thing. And it's
like,
respectable. Like,
facts.
But at the end of the day, that's why we gotta appreciate them so much. And I literally would be drunk at the club, see one of my homies like, yo, I just want to tell you thanks. And he'd be like, you want some drunk? I'm like, no, I actually tell everybody. But it's really how I feel because I know what it is. But at the same time, I'm gonna buy you a drink. You go sip and save, but go back out there Monday and do the good work, man. Because I'm telling you, that was my safe haven. Like that was my reason not to do a lot of stuff when I was growing up. You want to smoke, you want to drink. No, I play ball. I'm a ball player, I'm an athlete. It was just an excuse. I just didn't really want to do it. You know what I mean? But at the same time,
it was a liable excuse.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
And motherfuckers are respected.
Facts.
No, man, in fact, make sure
keep
you
moving, man. I'm gonna come check you out, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, no, facts.
Oh yeah, the Block used to be at the games. I got heard of the game when the Block was there. I was like, they gonna kill him. Like
that's what it was doing. Like, man, you like, I gotta play.
I was stuck on the ground holding my back. I seen my
man.
whole block walk out the door. I'm like, they are waiting for him to get outside.
That's not gonna be good.
But they used to support because that's what it is. Somebody gotta do something, man. Everybody ain't supposed to be out here fucking up and in the way. Cause that's what most motherfuckers is doing. Not saying everybody that's in the streets is in the way.
No, not everybody. But the streets is in the way itself. So
you gotta be
in the streets. You gotta be able to move. I mean, and especially, and it's like, and I always go back to just Philly being Philly, though. Like, cause I've been other places. I've been to a lot of other hoods. You get what I'm saying? Outside of PA, and I'm not scared to go nowhere.
Right.
I look at like niggas be like, yo, I had a friend of mine go to LA. He's like, man, we go out there. You know what I'm saying? You gotta watch what you wear, blah, blah. Like, for real, I respect it because I understand politics. You get what I'm saying? So I'm gonna respect it because I understand politics. But I ain't scared of shit.
Yeah.
I'm from a place where we don't got gangs here. You my mans. And it's me and you versus these 50 niggas, we gonna rock out.
The biggest
You know what I'm
gang thing
saying? I can't call 100 niggas every day.
The biggest black gang thing in Philly ever was my uncles in them era when they was block warring. It was about blocks. You know what I mean?
Right.
It wasn't a gang. It wasn't a color. It was a block.
This is block.
And that was like distinct. It was like if you was from this block, you rode with this block. Nowadays, the block would be divided.
Yo, yeah, I know. I'm saying the top of the block beefing with the bottom of the block, the middle of the block beefing with the top.
Don't let it be streets that run into the block.
Oh yeah, fuck no. Especially with the way y'all streets is so small. So you
ain't step on somebody's toes.
You ain't going nowhere. You in the wrong. Once you hit the wrong neighborhood, you in the wrong neighborhood. You stuck. So
a lot of shit there to make you flip all the way back.
Facts. I be telling people when other people name me, I got a lot of friends and stuff from like out of state, and I tell them all the time, you know what I mean? Like I wasn't always the biggest Meek fan after like Flamers 2. You feel me?
I didn't agree with naming shit Flamers.
I didn't either, but I just, hey.
I would keep it G, because I never said that on air before. You know, I got 2 radio shows and I talk on camera all the time. I was mad at the name.
No, in fact, I think a lot of the city was, to be honest.
But they was hot.
Them joints was crazy.
You couldn't go nowhere without hearing it. Like
it became
1 and 2, right? It was
1 and 2. 1 and 2. He did it 3, but 3.
No, 1 and 2 was lit.
1 and 2
was lit like Public Enemy number 1 for Beans was lit.
Fact
at the crib.
Oh. God, Philly really gave
the biggest joint.
Classic.
Like certain joints you heard and everybody
Facts.
Eve fucks them up. Eve was a female that put her out and every nigga was banging her shit.
Eve bombed it.
Every nigga was banging Eve shit. You know what I'm saying?
What I would say is, in reference to Eve, shout out Eve because
salute to the sis, man.
She played the game so correct.
So great.
So correct.
So great. And then she came so far.
Right,
came so far, man. And then into the ratchet thing, she
like,
glowed up.
I really respect that. Like I respect
dope,
that to the T, because I'm like, I respect Cardi B. Don't get me wrong. I respect her.
Cardi.
You know what I'm saying? I respect her. But at the same time, I don't like the persona that she's giving. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well,
that she's giving the word. You know what I'm saying? Because they not really like that for low key. They wiped up.
Yeah, you right.
You know what I'm saying?
You right. So see, nobody never said nothing when Beyonce was
Factory. That is Factory though. You right.
Beyonce told him put a ring on it when she already had one, man.
Facts.
I don't know.
Facts.
I don't know. It was
she
just
said,
from single ladies to put a ring on it. Real
to the left.
Yeah.
That nigga still here.
Yeah. I don't
know. No, you know what's crazy? What I learned was
none of them living like they say. Well, you know, none of them right there on shit.
I'm about to say none of them right it. So
how
can I be mad?